Welcome to Eye on Sci-Fi podcast. Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 211 of Eye on Sci-Fi podcast, the podcast where we share with you terrific indie, science fiction and fantasy, online short films, web series, and other closely related media. We also, on occasion, have conversations with the talented and interesting creators who are producing outstanding indie speculative work. Thank you for joining me. You know, one of the biggest surprises and joys that I have experienced in my years uncovering and sharing independent science fiction and fantasy, short films, and other projects is the awesome amount of terrific animation that is out there. And this animation is produced by independent studios, and the quality of their animation can give Pixar and Disney a run for their money. A prime example of this is the film that I'm going to share with you. It is an animated short sci-fi fantasy film entitled The Incident at Tower 37, and it is by animator Chris Perry. Now, the premise of the film is this. It is set on an arid desert planet, think Tatooine, but there is only one lush blue and green spot that is left. It is this pristine lake. Unfortunately, there is an enormous installation known as Tower 37 that is draining all life-giving water from the lake. Now, there is one custodian slash guardian of this facility, and their responsibility is to ensure that the facility is operational and functioning as it should. Their other responsibility is to protect the facility at all cost. However, the facility is soon besieged by masked saboteurs, and the Guardian finds themselves kind of conflicted because now their conscience is pricking them. They are having a lot of misgivings about what Tower 37 is doing in terms of it devastating the local ecology. So, this custodian slash guardian has a choice to make when the saboteurs begin attacking. Should they allow the saboteurs to succeed and destroy Tower 37, or should he defend the tower? Now, this isn't a spoiler podcast, so I'm not going to spoil that pivotal plot point for you, but I will say that there is a big twist involving the identities of the saboteurs. The Incident at Tower 37 was produced several years ago, but the animation is in high definition, and the story that it tells is very timely and remains relevant. So, of course, I'm going to include a link to the Incident at Tower 37 in the show notes of this episode. Make sure to visit the link tree in this episode so that you can explore not only the show notes of this episode, but our archive of podcast episodes as well. By means of the link tree, you will also be able to visit our website, theseventhmatrix.com, and you can explore all of the other terrific indie science fiction and fantasy, short films, web series, and other closely related media that we have curated on the site. I also need to ask you to visit our support section, because without the kind and generous support of listeners like you, we wouldn't be able to do the work that we do here at Eye on Sci-Fi Podcast and over at theseventhmatrix.com, and we appreciate that. Also, leave us a review and rating wherever you get your podcasts, because that really does help others find us, and we appreciate that a great deal too. We also have a brand new free daily newsletter. Monday through Friday, we will send you a single solitary speculative gem that we think that you will enjoy. It can be an essay about science fiction and fantasy, a television show, film, or book recommendation, a podcast episode, and more. Again, it's free to sign up, and just to show our appreciation, you will receive a free gift for becoming a newsletter subscriber and supporting us in that way. All right, that's it for this episode, everyone. Thank you again for listening. And until next time, remember to take a break, escape the mundane, and enter the fantastic. Take care.